way that dream was going, this is the way it's happening right now. Coming to this pow and dancing, old man dancing in the middle, standing in the middle of the arbor, saying a prayer. After when he finished saying his prayer, he took 4 steps, and every time he takes the steps, many people start to appear out of nowhere. Then I went into the pow, started dancing with everybody.
Come here to the registration booth. We stand at the commission for you to be ready. It's right here. Come ready. So you want to come on now. Deep breath. Copper Creek. That's the boy. Gray Eagle. Gray Timberwolf. Mackerel. Northern Creek. There. Really no voice.
Pow Wow, it's evolved from back in history, Indian history, back during the days of the buffalo when they had warrior societies. They call them Ukichitawak, and they used to have their dances. Different societies would come together and they would have it was only the men that danced at that time. But today we call it a Patsimo, and it's evolved into more of a social dancing and involves both male and female.
And as they come in, they would tell stories, how they snuck up, how they planted their feet, how they carried themselves. And as they returned, when they went out just with their choknaga, their bridgecloth, they returned with grass hanging off them, camouflaging themselves, incorporating natural camouflage. And they would dance in a manner where they would break up the silhouette so you wouldn't look like a human. And they would have all this grass on them, and they would be making sounds that were very natural as it related to involving themselves, incorporating themselves into the natural countryside.
Chicken dancer. You know, there's one grass dancer out there. He's pushing, I think, about 48, 49 up there. Tomorrow morning, he's going to leave by 35. He's got a pacer on, he's got to get recharged tonight.
I was going to quit. I was going to stop going around with the power jump this year, and I jumped with my dad early this spring. I was having a lot of problems. I was running into deer, all kinds of stuff, and then my dad was with me in my dream. I was running across, was walking right up above the trees, That's where the spirit world starts, Right above the trees. And so he was walking. Oh, we're struggling. We had to go this far yet where the big top, Me and the little guy, where's the little guy here? Sam, yeah. Terry. And so we're tired. I was up to here in mud and I was tired. I couldn't do anymore,
We have a jackpot.
So we
$3,000.
Hey you guys.
9 numbers or less. Consolation is 300. We'll start off by
So I couldn't take it anymore, and I said, "Oh, forget it, eh?" And my dad said, "Just keep on going. I'll help you anyway. Come over here."
Hold up just a minute there, Walking Buffalo. And again, ladies and gentlemen, in this category of dancing, these young ladies are representing when the warriors returned from a hunt or a war. These ladies would go in their teepees, put on their best regalia, and stand outside their teepees. And they would bounce in time to the songs that were being sung by the warriors. And as they turn, that represents them looking for their father, their brother, or their honey as they return from war. And that's what these young lady traditional dancers are doing. So they're doing a very fine job. And again, they carry themselves very dignified, very respectful, and we really appreciate these dancers here.
Remember, consider competitions on 4 starts.
About the outfit is that I create and design our outfits that are for our family, and this is my daughter's friend, and she's just dressed up in my daughter's outfit. She's going into a Teen Girls All Around, and we're lending our outfits right now because to our friends, and because they're going to go in a special. So basically, I designed the outfits to reflect some of the things that are part of our family. For instance, this is my daughter's dress, and I designed an elk on her dress because her family is her father's Indian name has an elk in it. Her father's Indian name has an elk in it, so she carries like her family's name on it, and her cousins are the Elks Whistle Singers, so she has an elk on it. That's why I put the elk on there, and I like to put bright colors in her outfit. She also carries.
We have to understand that at one time this was against the law, and it's starting to evolve into something very healthy. The dancers you see out there aren't just powwow dancers. They're lawyers, they're doctors, they're teachers, they're a lot of professionals out there. But if you just want to look at the superficial, that's all you'll see, is just powwow dancers. But in the same light, we come to find out these individuals, they live in both worlds. They're icons, they're enigmas in the white man's world, because they don't understand how we can live in both worlds and still continue to exist and promote our culture. So it's a very key role, the powwow, as it relates to our identity.
The symbols that I use are very, it signifies the spiritual belief of the Cree people, the buffalo skulls. And we Sundance once a year. The Creator had blessed us with a Sundance ceremony, and we use our grandfather, the buffalo.
country. At one time it was a ceremonial healing dance. They keep their feet close to the ground to respect the connection that our women have with our Mother Earth. So,
dancer is the medicine dance. I don't know too much of the background. I know there's like an old man and he was sick and he had a vision of his granddaughter or his daughter dancing with these cones, and then he passed the story along to his daughter about it, and that's how the medicine dance became, because it was supposed to heal people, the sounds of
But this is me, eh? Yeah, I just about committed suicide in '91, and this is what helped me in my journey. When it was from here to that stand here. That's how far the loons came, eh? There was two of them, and I sat there for about 2 hours, 3 hours, and they started talking to me. And every word they talked, I listened. I heard what they said.
That's what that is there?
And that's how, like, my hair was all down like this. Like I wasn't even in braids, eh? Because I was really down. And this is a sun. See, when the sun comes up, you see a vision, eh? It never stops. It just keeps going all the time. And I put these right here, the medicine wheel on the outside. The reason I put the medicine wheel on the outside, the red people, the black people, the white people, and the yellow people, to have a four connection. Eh?
and those that come into this form of expression, they come in there respecting what it is that they carry, being responsible about their regalia, having the discipline to learn the songs. Eh? This is a very unique style of expression, and you kind of have to have the understanding of these things. So in that healing process, rather than looking and blaming others, you're looking inwardly and starting to heal yourself from the inside out.
You see some of them, they're just starting out, their outfits aren't as good and all that, but there's nothing wrong with that. You know, you don't need an outfit to dance. It's what you feel in here and how you interpret that drum. That's what makes you dance, not you know, it just helps. As you get better, you start to take more pride in yourself, and then you try to show that in yourself. A lot of dancers do that too, and it's good to see how much color is out there and how much they go to great lengths to make themselves look good. Because as Indian people, we've always been competitive people. Even there's some people out there that are deaf, they can see. They see you dancing, it makes them feel good. And there's some that can't see. They hear you singing. They too consume that positive energy.
Oh, baby, I don't know what you did to me, but I like it. Oh, baby, I got that love in baby. It takes over my body when I'm around you. Oh, hey, oh, baby.
It's like when I do the sneak up, I try and tell them that there's four riders over there. They got 4 nice horses, and I want to get those horses. And I tell my friends to wait, stand behind me. I'll go down. I'll go get those. I try to do that. And I was at Sturgeon Lake Pow, and I did that. And then this old man come up to me and he said, I know what you were saying, he said. And I asked him, well, what do you mean? He said, did you get those horses? And I said, yeah. You try and do stuff like that to make yourself stand out. It's unique, I guess. A lot of these dances here all have unique moves. A different style of dance, a different move, a different foot. It's just everybody has like the dances out there. The creator gave these people gifts to use, and that's
back here because of my job. The kind of job that one time I was in Calgary, I was really struggling at that time too with my work. And I came home from Calgary and I went for a fast. And then a bear grabbed me right from here. It was just scratching me like this. And I'm a real curious person, so I put my hand in the back over here, like this. And I grabbed that, and I went like this, and here it was a bear paw. And so I just dropped it, and I started praying like crazy, and it ended up that he said, that's where I protect you from. Any story, anything that happens to you, anything that anybody does to you, I will always protect you on your back. Here. Right here. Every time you're struggling really hard with a situation, and that's where you remember. So that's why I put this design here. I'm not scared of anything. Like I just do anything. Like I'll go ahead and take the risk.
Basically just have a lot of fun out there. You can't take it too serious. You can't make a living off of it. It's just good to come out here and dance and just to feel the heartbeat of the drum on the ground, the singers. It's just, you're in a whole different plane in life. There's a lot of dancers out there that feel the same way too. You just see them when they start dancing, and there's a lot of movement in them. They just come to life. Beautiful time we're living in. that's my mother's tongue, Lakota, and in that they said, "Dacho wicho kante chigen, dacho wicho kante chiada." What that means is, it's hard to be an Indian, but I love my Indian ways. And as we learn what that whole statement means, it doesn't mean if we have more or if we have less. It means that what little we have, we're happy with, and we're not afraid to share it.
The drum beat imitates the heartbeat of my heart, where my feelings are, my feelings. And when your feelings are in that drum beat, just like right now, you hear the drum beat, you feel good. That's how healing, when you talk about healing, that's healing right there. You're proud to be an Indian. Not like the residential school try to tell us that it's a pagan way, that it's the devil's way. It's not. It's the most strongest culture we have. Even, I would say, not to put down Christianity or anything, I would say just as strong or even stronger.
Johanna Summers, Garcia. And she is being crowned by the 1930 princess.